Hi, it's Chris Watkin here from Landlord Farming. I'm with Terry, who is an associate with Fine & Country. Terry, what the hell is an associate with Fine & Country?
It's a very flexible title, I suppose, in the fact that you are a business owner. You own your own business, and it's your own destiny to have your own branch and to go out and bring listings in and to be responsible for getting those sold.
Sounds a bit like a franchise to me. Is it like one of these, like your Martin & Co's and your Belvoirs and your experienced brands?
Well, the beauty of this is obviously you're working as the brand of Fine & Country, which obviously is such an exceptional brand.
Okay.
But you do get to do your own thing, whether you're a standard associate, whether you're actually running an office, etc. I'm a partner in the office, and joining in June 2015, best thing I ever did.
I mean, let's be honest, there's plenty of estate agents out there who want to set up their own business. You've got options like working for Purple Bricks and Easy and things like that, but I don't think you can put your own mark on them. What does Fine & Country give you that probably the other franchises necessarily can't do?
It's much more of an entrepreneurial brand. So
Really?
if you are somebody that wants to put yourself out there with social media marketing, looking at new ideas.
Who are we talking about here? What, someone off the street, or an actual good old-fashioned estate agent who probably wants to set his own business up but probably hasn't got the money?
Can be anybody. If you can come in as somebody that's entrepreneurial. To be fair, I was working as a senior manager in the corporate world, same thing day in, day out, and I'd never looked at anything like this.
Were you banging it? Was it hard work?
Yeah, it was hard work. It wasn't very...
Did you enjoy it?
No, not really. It's something that I just did it because I thought that was all I knew.
Okay.
It was a role that I'd got to, and I had that same role for about 10 years.
And how were you feeling at the time when you wanted to make that change?
Initially, a little bit apprehensive because I'd gone from having a good salary every year to effectively having no salary, but...
That's quite a brave thing to do, isn't it? Giving up a 50, 60 grand a year decent valuer or branch manager's job and throwing it all in. What did you have any safety nets, or did you just think, because that's a bit scary, isn't it?
No safety nets. It was just an idea. We went on holiday in 2015 and just decided while I was there I wasn't going to go back, and an opportunity had come up to open Fine & Country in Banbury.
Okay, so what makes it different to setting up your own business? Because let's be honest, it's a bit scary. No one wants to be one of these backstreet agents that just sells a few houses each month. What do you get in return? What do they give you, and what do you get back in return?
You get amazing support, marketing, and what drew me to it was that...
Because it's quite an upmarket brand, isn't it?
Very upmarket, and I'd always wanted to have my own name above the door in effect, and I thought that if I was to open, for example, Robinsons & Co, nobody would have heard of me. Great name.
Yeah.
It'll stick. But nobody would have heard of it, and I'd be a lot of time, money trying to even bring our name in. What I liked about this was that I could walk through the door and Fine & Country was there.
So are you just buying a name? Because let's be honest, there's a lot of, not all of them, I must stress not all, but are you just buying a name, or what do you actually get for your money?
When you join, you basically have, as I said at the start, it is your own destiny. You come in here. There's no sort of upfront money to be spending. So as long as you can just
What, and you're still the boss?
Yeah, it's still your own business. You're a business partner. It's your own business.
So come on then, pound notes. What are we talking here? What are we talking? What am I going to earn if I become one of these associates?
Well, I mean, where I was before, I was always sort of plodding. I was always only sort of 60, 65k.
Which isn't bad.
No. But I doubled it in the first year.
Wow. And
as self-employed, of course, you pay less tax, and and it had some great benefits.
So roughly, what sort of percentage of the fee? Let's say you get a 10 grand fee. How much of it roughly goes to Fine & Country, and how much of it do you get to keep?
Well, as an associate, you can earn up to 40% of that.
Wow.
So, our average...
I always thought it was like 5%.
No, that's the corporate world.
Right.
No, in this, our average fee is £15,000, so I know that getting that listing, it gives you that hunger to win the listing, the hunger to look after it.
Will be if you've got 6 grand in your back pocket.
6,000 at the end, yeah.
And what one thing would you say to someone? Look at the lens now. Anyone who's working for a corporate or a boring independent and just wants to make the break. What one thing would you say to that person who's sitting on the fence thinking, do I do it? Do I not?
The only regret I had was that I didn't do it sooner. It's probably very easy for me to stand here and say that, but I think it's an amazing thing. It's changed my life massively, and I actually have fallen back in love with estate agency and selling houses again.
Terry, you've been amazing. Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
If you need any more details, I'll put something below. I've not been paid to do this video, although Sean, you bloody well should pay me. But Sean is a very good friend of mine, and I really do believe, boys and girls, in estate agency land of this. I call it, some people call it the associate model. I call it like an umbrella organisation where you have like a central team doing all the boring bit, which, let's be honest, it is boring, viewings and rubbish like that. But getting out there as a valuer, getting the stuff on and actually getting the money in your skyrocket.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the best of both worlds. And I think that's where the future of estate agency is, umbrella organisations. And I think if you are thinking of doing it, Fine & Country is one that you should seriously consider. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.